Okay, we are on 9.5 part 2, the cone. A cone is a three-dimensional solid with a circular base and has a curved surface that gradually narrows to the vertex. Remember, the vertex is that point on top. And what this picture is showing is if you have a cylinder and cones that are the same height and have the same circular base, that would be take 3 cones filled with water or another liquid to fill up that entire cylinder. So, volume of a cone is 1/3 volume of a cylinder, and we know that the volume of a cylinder is pi r squared h, so that's area of your base times your height. So we're going to start here with a cone. Find the volume and leave pi in your answers. If applicable, a cone with the radius of 3 inches and a height of 12 inches. I'm going to find that volume. Volume equals 1/3 pi, my radius of 3 inches squared, times my height of 12 inches. This gives me 1/3 pi, and I end up with 9 inches squared times 12 inches. 3 goes into 12 4 times, so I end up with 4 times 9. Gives me 36. I have my pi still, and this is volume, so inches cubed. Next, we have a cone that has a diameter of 30 inches, 30 centimeters, and then a height of 7. Remember, we need the radius, and radius is half a diameter, diameter divided by 2. So half of 30 divided by 2 is 15, so my radius equals 15 centimeters. So volume equals 1/3 my radius of 15 centimeters squared times 7 centimeters. This gives me 1/3. I forgot my pi. Let's put a pi right here. Times 225 centimeters squared pi times 7. Okay, so 1/3 of 225. Let's just make sure before I do it. $75. So this goes to 75. So 75 times 7 is 525 pi centimeters cubed because it's volume. Okay, we're back at it. So volume again is still that 1/3 pi r squared h. So we have volume equals 1/3 pi radius of 11 inches squared times 20 inches. We know this is going to give me 1/3 pi 121 inches squared times 20 inches. 1/3, 3 is not going to go into either of those, so we're just going to multiply them together. 121 times 20 divided by 3 gives me approximately 806.67 pi inches cubed. Okay, our next one gives us the full diameter, so to get just half of, to get the radius is just half of it, so that's 11. So again, we have volume, which equals 1/3 pi 11 feet squared times 24 feet. 3 goes into 24. 8. Okay, I actually recorded these 2 problems, at least I thought I did, but then when I checked, it looked like it was still paused. So if I already recorded these and it's on the video, skip ahead, but if not, continue on. So we have our volume equals 1/3 pi radius of 11 inches squared times my height of 20. So we end up with 1/3 pi 121 inches squared times 20 inches. We see 3 won't go into 121 or into 20 evenly, so we have to do 121 times 20 divided by 3. That gives me approximately 806.67 pi inches cubed for our volume. And then over here, you notice again, it gives you the whole diameter, so we got to find that radius. So half of 22 is 11. So we have volume equals 1/3 pi radius of 11 inches squared times 24 inches. You end up with 3 going into 24 8 times. I have pi times 121 inches squared times 8 inches. 121 times 8 is going to be 968 inches cubed. Okay, and that's our volume there. We have 2 more examples to go. So these are the going backwards problems. You're given the volume. You need to find something that's missing. So remember that volume equals 1/3. And then it is going to be pi r squared h. So if we know the volume, we know the height, what's the radius? So 423.9 yards cubed equals 1/3 pi. My r is what I'm looking for, r squared h. So we end up with, where we're going to multiply out, we're going to multiply together 1/3 pi and 5. So let me do 3.14 times 5 divided by 3. Okay, I'm going to rewrite this. 423.9 yards cubed equals 5.23, repeating, so we're going to like that, r squared. When I get r squared by itself, we're going to divide each side by that 5.23. 5.23. So let's do that math real quick. 423.9 divided by 5.23. Okay, this gives me 81.05 equals r squared. To get r by itself, we're going to square root both sides. Gives me approximately 9 yards for my radius. The next one up, the volume of a rectangular pyramid. So volume of a rectangular pyramid is 60 centimeters cubed. The height of the pyramid is 9. Find the area of the base. So remember here we have a rectangular pyramid. It's going to be 1/3 area of the base times the height. Okay, so we know the volume here is 60 centimeters cubed times 1/3. Area of the base, that's what we're trying to find. So we'll leave that capital B, and my height is 9 centimeters. We know 3 goes into 9 3 times. So we're left with 60 centimeters cubed equals 3 centimeters times my B. When I get B by itself, divide each side by 3 centimeters. 3 goes into this, 20. So we're left with B equaling 20 centimeters squared. Okay, this is the end of this lesson. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.